A tragic event happened on our campus today. Our hearts go out to the families of those involved. We will weather this devastating event. Our campus and our community are strong. We appreciate all the help and support we have received from our local, state, and federal agencies who came to our assistance. Thank you.
This is a sad day for Huntsville, for the Tennessee Valley, for America. This is another one of those senseless acts that you see that have happened. Our hearts and prayers are with each of the victims' families, and each of those affected by this, and throughout the whole county. We, as a city, the city of Huntsville, will work closely with UAH, with the UAH police force, with all other factors to make sure that we take this forward and take our community forward. Thoughts and prayers are all we ask. We ask everybody out there to give your thoughts and prayers to all those in each of the families, and to each of the victims, and to each of those affected, and each one of us throughout this county will be affected by this. We want to turn it over now to Ray Garner, who will handle the questions.
Well, I've given you some updates earlier today, and I'll be happy to add a little bit of information to what we've already provided. As you're aware, approximately 4 p.m. we had a shooting on campus, a shooting reported on campus. The emergency response was here by 4:01. We closed residence halls at 4:10, and then we began securing the building. And what I can confirm for you is that we have 3 dead. All 3 of the dead have been identified as faculty members. We have 3 wounded. The other wounded is a staff member. So we have 5 faculty and 1 staff person who has been shot. I can confirm to you that the shooter is in custody, and we have a second person detained, not arrested, but has been detained in response to the investigation of this incident. The new information I can add to you is the fact that the shooting did take place in a conference room during a faculty meeting in Shelby Center for Science and Technology. The shooter was apprehended outside the building without incident, and she's being questioned at the moment. All of the wounded were taken to Huntsville Hospital, where 3 of them remain in the trauma unit.
Well, I think the thing you need to remember is that there are constantly threats out there that we have to be ready for. And my department trains with the Huntsville Police Department, and we train to respond to incidents like this. This is not the first time a shooting incident has occurred at a university campus. So that is a threat that is out there. We have an emergency webpage, emergency handbook that gives procedures to use in these types of incidents. It's a user guide to what happens. So, do we say that the incident that occurred over in the Madison school system, what does it relate to this? I can't answer that. I don't know the answer to that, but is there a constant threat that, violence can occur on campus? Yes.
The University of Alabama in Huntsville is grieving the loss of 3 of its leading faculty. Our Department of Biological Sciences has been devastated by the shooting of 3 of its faculty. We will continue to provide information to you as it is confirmed. In the meantime, we are coming together as a community to support those who have lost a beloved faculty member, a dear advisor, a friend and a colleague, and most of all, a family member. Thank you very much.
What I want to do is confirm the dead and the injured. Dr. Gopi Padilla, chair of the university's Biological Sciences Department. These are the deceased. Dr. Maria Davis, she's an associate professor of biology. Dr. Adriel Johnson, also an associate professor of biology. Injured have been identified as Dr. Joseph Leahy, an associate professor of biology. He is in critical condition as we speak. Dr. Louis Cruz Vera, an assistant professor of biology, stable condition. Stephanie Monticello, staff assistant, she's in stable condition. The campus will close, our campus will close beginning February 15th through the 19th. All classes, all campus events, all athletic events will be canceled. And the university will remain, however, the university will remain open for faculty and staff who choose to report to work.
Unfortunately, we did have a tragic event that occurred today on the University of Huntsville campus. And what we've done is working with Chief Chuck Ailes, UAH Huntsville Police Chief, and myself, we are working together because what we have at this point is, since the event has occurred, we are now currently going through the crime scene and actually conducting the crime scene investigation as well as talking to the suspects so that we can turn around and make the determination. And at that point, once we have that information and we give it out, then we will tell you who it is. But at this point, we are still doing the investigation. So as soon as we can go through everything, process the entire scene, and also can conclude our investigation, then at that point, we will be able to give you who the suspects are. Thank you.